square prisms. The prisms have plane surfaces as their faces. The line of intersection between the two plane surfaces is obtained by locating the positions of the points at which the edges of one surface intersect to the other surface, and the joining of the points by the straight line. These points are called as vertices. The line of intersection between the two prisms is therefore a closed figure composed of a number of such lines meeting at the vertices. It is determined by locating the points at which the edges of one prism intersect edges or faces of the other prism and then joining them in a correct sequence. Let us see with the intersection of two square prisms. A vertical square prism base 50 mm side is completely penetrated by a horizontal square prism base 35 mm side so that their axes intersect. The axis of the horizontal prism is parallel to the vertical plane, while the faces of both the prisms are equally inclined to the vertical plane. Draw the projections of the prism showing the lines of intersection. Assume the suitable length for the prisms. In this particular problem, there is one vertical square prism having a base 50 mm side and another horizontal square prism. It is penetrated. The size of this prism is 35 mm side. These are penetrated in such a way that their axes intersect. The axis of the horizontal prism is parallel to vertical plane, while the faces of both the prisms are equally inclined to the vertical plane. So let us see how to construct the interpenetration of these two prisms. If you see that there is a one vertical square prism, this is penetrated by the another horizontal prism. If you see the penetration positions of these two prisms, it's like this, shown in isometric view, where the axes of both the prisms are intersecting together. Now let us see that how to construct this in a proper way in orthographic views. We see the step-by-step method for construction of the intersection of the surfaces for these two prisms. One prism is a vertical prism, another prism is the horizontal prism. To begin with, we need to draw the xy plane and x dash y dash plane positions in the line form. Here we have to draw the orthographic view of these two solids in a penetration mode. There are four quadrants, so in which we are going to draw the front view, top view and the side view of these penetrated two prisms. First we need to draw the vertical prism in a right position. As shown here, this is the front view and this is the top view and this is the left hand side view. This vertical square prism is drawn in a correct position by leaving the proper distance from the XY line as a 20 mm. The height of the square prism is assumed as 80 mm. Once you draw the position of the vertical prism in a correct way, then we have to draw. We need to give the names to each vertices of this diagram in this way. So there are 8 vertices. On the top face there are 4 vertices and the bottom face there are 4 vertices. The total 8 vertices are named as A, B, C, D as shown here. In front view it is represented as A dash, B dash, D, C dash and D dash. Whereas in the edges represented for this vertical prism is A dash, or the B dash B dash or D dash D dash or C dash C dash. With the next step, we need to draw the horizontal prism in the right position. It is penetrating to this vertical prism wherein the axes are intersecting. First we need to draw the position of that horizontal prism in a left hand side view, wherein we get its correct size as 35 mm side. We need to give the name to each vertices of that prism, like 1 double dash, 2 double dash, 3 double dash and 4 double dash, because this is the left hand side view of that horizontal prism. This horizontal prism is penetrating, so its next position is shown. To get the correct position in front view and the top view, we need to project each corner of the side view, and we get the correct position of the front view and the top view, wherein we can give the names 1 2 3 4 or 1 2 3 4 for each corners, or in the front view it is 1 dash 2 dash 3 dash 4 dash 1 dash 2 dash 3 dash 4 dash. Next, we need to modify the top view, because this horizontal prism is penetrated to the vertical prism. So as it is penetrated in the top view, we can see some of the hidden lines of the horizontal prisms, so that is modified. And here it is clearly specified, they mentioned that at line 1 1 or line 3 3 intersects the edges of the vertical prism in a point, say like P1 Q1 or P3 Q3, right? Then the edge 4 4 and the edge 2 2 is also intersecting to the vertical prism at the surface P2 Q2 or P4 Q4 and P3 and Q3. So these points need to project in the front view to get the correct intersection points in the front view, as the P1 dash, P2 dash, P3 dash and P4 dash, as well as Q1 dash, Q2 dash, Q3 dash and Q4 dash. To get the correct view in the front view for this penetration, so we need to join P1 dash with P2 dash, P3 dash with P4 dash, Q1 dash with Q2 dash and Q3 dash to Q4 dash to get the correct penetration view of the horizontal prism with the vertical prism, where we need to convert this P1 dash and Q1 dash in the dotted form because it is invisible, P3 dash and Q3 dash because it is invisible. And this is what the final answer for your problem, where it is showing the line of intersection as Q1 dash, Q2 dash, Q4 dash and Q3 dash, as well as P1 dash, P2 dash and P3 dash and P4 dash. These are the line of intersection. These are intersecting to the surface of the vertical prism as shown in a particular front view, top view. This is the final answer for the problem.